Alright, so here we're back with another 2-week grocery haul, and there is a lot, and I need to explain something, and that is I recently got another job. I provide meals for an elderly couple 5 days a week, and I have to make enough dinner to have leftovers for the next day. So essentially I am now buying groceries for 9 people every 2 weeks, and yeah, I'll do what I can to show you the menu plan. And remember, I need to not only provide 9 meals, I need to provide 9 dinner meals and 9 lunch meals. And how that works is I need to make enough dinner that it becomes leftovers for them for the next day for lunch. And hopefully over the course of, the leftovers for the 5 days, they have enough for the weekends to help them. Alright, okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to kind of start back here and work my way forward. The thing with them providing meals for this family is that she cannot have soy or wheat or onions. And I didn't realize how much of the no onions and no soy was actually going to be more difficult than I realized. So a lot of my goal is to just kind of work towards one ingredient groceries, and I can tell you right now, this is not a one ingredient grocery haul. So we're just gonna get started. So we have chicken broth, of course, is not one ingredient. And this has onions, and of course I'm gonna have to start making my own chicken and beef broth in order to make my own soy-free soy sauce in order to make some of the other meals that will work. We needed a fly swatter here, and I hate these cheap ones, but this was the only one that I could find available. Now I can get that out of the way. Alright, these were $2.50 each, but then they had a 50% off coupon on the box right there. I think she forgot to take that one off. So essentially they were 4 for $5, and that was a cheaper than ice cream right now kind of deal. And so this is going to be the treats for this week. Alright, okay, then we've got some zucchini here and some apples. We have a ton of apples, some more apples. And I think I have I have 2 of these bags, and we're going to be making some apple butter. I picked up these for little guy, just so as he starts learning how to chew with his teeth. Those have been really helpful. There are some sweet potatoes here, a ton of bananas, some carrots. I'm trying to find, let's get past all this. This table is just full, and we were trying to get everything on here. I have already made dinner for this couple because they need it by 4. And so we've already dipped into some of our groceries. So I got 3 bell peppers and 2 green peppers. Did I say the carrots? I have 5 pounds of carrots. This was our treat for this week. This is basically Asian pears or apple pears. I'm not sure what people call them. And they were, I think they were $1 a piece. So that was going to be a treat for us. Some dates to make our own soy sauce, and some other things. Plums. I had all my kids with me today, all 5, grocery shopping. I usually try to leave them home with Daddy, but Daddy had some stuff he needed to do. So this was kind of, hey, you guys behave, here's a treat for you. There is some tomatoes. What's left of these small peppers, some broccoli, some of these radishes. It was a box of applesauce, but I needed the box. Some of the Greek yogurt, some pickles that do not have dyes in them. Let's see. Some of this butter. Can you put that in the fridge? There was, there was 6 cucumbers, and we already have cut into 1. We have mixed peas and carrots.
Olives.
2 pounds of green beans and 2 pounds of peas and 2 pounds of green beans. And I have 2 of these grapes. I'm not sure where the other one is. You can put those. And then again, this is what happens when you have kids with you. This little guy wanted to try these, and I wouldn't have even known to look for them, known what they were, if 6 Times Blessed hadn't shown them on her channel. So I was like, well, okay, yeah, sure, we'll try it. Not sure what that is. Oh, here's the other grapes. So we have 2 bags of grapes.
And the special one.
Yes, we'll talk about that as I get over there. Some of this grape jelly, definitely one ingredient. Okay, we've got 6 bags of cheese, and the reason for this was a really good deal. I think I ended up paying $1 a piece for this, or $2 a pound, because each of these is in 8 ounce. So that was a really good price. Go help, Catherine. Good price for the cheese. This is some avocados. There's more of the apples. Some of the celery. Some half and half for my coffee. Emma, can you put that away?
Sure.
A thing of yogurt. I kind of want to try to make some yogurt and granola, I think, this week. I got some vanilla chai to try to make the Trim Healthy Mama chai tea. It just sounded really good. I got some of this for the egg roll in a bowl. Cabbage was 29 cents this week, so we got some earlier this week for corned beef and cabbage. Let's see, more bananas. Mushrooms for the egg roll in a bowl. These were on sale for $2.50 a box, so I picked up 3 boxes of these. They're just very handy when we're on the go and we need some kind of snack. It keeps the car clean. Some salami. My boy's been wanting me to share this with you. Some of his favorite olives, right? Okay, pouches for the baby. This ended up being 50 cents each after some coupons I had. This was free after winning it from the Monopoly game that Albertsons is putting on. Some chives. I have 2 of these, and one's going to be for breakfast and one's going to be for the egg roll in a bowl. 2 breads, and then this one, it's no soy, everything, you know, dairy, soy, and nut free. So I'm hoping I can do like some egg salads and some chicken salads, especially with the one family that can't do onion, soy, and what else. And it's just really hot here, so we're going to do more of that. Is Daddy okay?
Yeah.
We have some corn tortillas, some grape tomatoes, 3 pounds of oranges was $2, and these were $2 a pound for strawberries. Brussels sprouts, these were $1 a piece, so I picked those up. This was a sell or freeze buy of $3.18. This one has no preservatives, no nitrates, and all that kind of stuff. And this is going really good just to kind of take them out of the casings and ground it up and serve with some rice and veggies, and we really like that. Alright, drumsticks was cheap. These were 89 cents a pound. They do have the bone. And then I got this mainly to kind of make some meals for the other family. It was $5.99 a pound, so $6 a pound, and it was a little over 2 pounds, but it had a $4 off thing, so it kind of dropped it down to $4 a pound, which is about what I'm paying right now for beef. And then I want 2 things of chicken thighs, and we got that. So I think it covered everything, and we're gonna put this away because again it is hot today, and we're just like rushing through trying to film this and all. And then I'm going to show you my menu plan. I'm going to show you my menu plan, and we'll just have a little chit chat about how this is going. Alright, here we go. Here's the menu. Alright, so first of all, how the 2-week shopping trip is working. It is working really well, and I was even talking to my husband, and I was saying, I don't understand when I tried this, a year ago, or a little over a year ago. I just couldn't make this work, and I don't understand as to why it's working now. I've given both of it, time. I didn't just try it for one time and then say it wasn't working. And I was just really talking to him and explaining my frustrations. And then I think he hit a key point that I just hadn't processed. And he was saying that in our rental that we are currently in now, there is more cupboard space. And there is more, and the fridge is a lot bigger than what we were having. And, I wasn't really considering that when I was saying how much it just wasn't working. When you have to buy enough to last for 2 weeks, you're going to need the space in order to make it last for 2 weeks. And the food just in the other fridge, it was very packed. We really had outgrown that fridge. I don't necessarily like the freezer on the bottom that this fridge has. It has that pull-out drawer. But it holds a lot more than what you think it will. And then the fridge, it really can be utilized very well. And I just think that was a really big key point, and definitely something that made me stop and think about just how this is working, okay? So the 2 weeks is working, shopping every 2 weeks. It really is saving money. I'm sure it's going to change now that I have added two additional people to the shopping thing. I don't have to provide breakfast for them, and I don't need to provide for their meals Saturday and Sunday. However, Monday through Friday, I do need to make sure that they have enough dinner for leftovers the next day, and hopefully they will have accumulated enough leftovers during the course of the 5 days that they'll be able to be okay for the weekends. So, in essence, I would just say that I am providing for 9 people. I'm cooking for 9 people. Is it completely accurate? No, but there you go. Okay, so here is breakfast. We're just keeping it simple with stuff that we normally do. This rice cereal is actually a recipe that I want to try from Road to Farm. She's gluten-free and has a lot of digestive issues, and she shows how to make this, and I definitely want to try that. The yogurt and granola, again, is another YouTuber. That is, I'll put the title here. Suddenly my brain went down to the cooler weather. Okay, and then lunches, smoothies. We always have Friday leftovers just to clean out the fridge. Sandwiches 4 times, and 2 of those, of course, are Sunday sandwiches. It's just easy because of how our church works. Okay, so Sunday sandwiches, and we are going to try the sprouted bread and see how our family reacts to that. Okay, quesadillas. That one really doesn't need tuna boats. Now, we found that the children really seem to like the tuna on lettuce versus sandwiches. So I can make these sandwiches stretch further if I do, like peanut butter and jelly, or we have a lot of lunch meat right now, so we'll probably do that. And let me explain all my meat stuff in just a second here. So we've got tuna boats, spaghetti, because again, that one lady can't do onions. And so I want to do spaghetti for lunches instead of dinners. And then we've got, I still haven't made bean and rice casserole. I always forget that you need about 2 to 3 hours for it to be in the oven before you can eat it, and I just always forget. I've got some hot dogs we can eat, some kielbasa and zucchini, and of course egg roll in a bowl. Dinners. If you see a star next to it, then it's my kind of cue that I need to make enough for the couple plus us, okay? And here we go right off the bat. I have 1 pan burrito bowl for today, 3/17, and it's not going to happen because I pulled the chicken out that I had cooked, and apparently it was left in there a lot longer than I thought because it was bad. It's cooked chicken and it either went bad super fast or it was in there a lot longer than I realized. And so that was very unfortunate that we had to waste it. Alright, and so what do we have? Oh, we had like a beef stir fry. I had some beef to cook up. Alright, then we've got some Cornish game hens. Yes, you've seen this on here since December. And I actually have them defrosting right now, so you will not see this on, you will not see Cornish game hens on my menu plan again, unless somebody gives them to us. Whoa, sorry, got dizzy. Alright, and then we've got some Greek chicken and lemon rice. That was a very good recipe, and I will try to remember to link that one below. Teriyaki chicken and stir fry. Now I do have a star next to it because I did find a soy-free alternative. You use liquid aminos. So I'm going to try that, or not liquid aminos, I'm sorry, coconut aminos. And I have my order from Thrive coming with that, so I will be using that. Chicken, again, we have another chicken burrito bowl. This time I'll have to cook the chicken and make that. Cowboy casserole, that is a Trim Healthy Mama recipe. And you can find that in their cookbook. Korean chicken, I have a video that I made for that, and then I will try to link up here. And that's just a very family friendly favorite, and I will be making that with the coconut aminos. Fish and chips, we've got some fish to use up. No bean chili and cornbread, and I forgot to get the corn mix. I'm going to have to go back to the store this week and get some cornbread mix. But the no bean chili is just, you know, what it sounds like. Let's see, and then we've got hamburgers on gluten-free bread with sweet taters, a quiche, some tacos, and barbecue beef. Okay, let's talk meat. You saw what I got today, and I'm also going to share with you that I have more meat in the freezer. It's actually quite stocked right now, and that is because I had somebody contact me that their freezer went out and they were just having to get rid of all this meat as quickly as they could. And so I was just... It had, some of it was still frozen when I got it. Thank goodness I was able to put that back in the freezer. But not all of it was, and I was just cooking, you know, browning ground beef, and then I can freeze it at that point because it's all done. We had some chicken that we were cooking, and then putting it in the freezer, and it was all done. So I have quite a bit of meat right now, so I'm not going to need to buy too much. But you did see some in my hauls because I wanted to make sure that I would have enough for my job here. Okay, alright, so that's going to be our menu plan, and let me just take a quick look as to what we did last 2 weeks. We did do the honey glazed pork tenderloin. That was so delicious. We did have our turkey and our tortilla soup. We did not have our enchiladas because the tortilla soup, I ended up having to make a double or a triple batch because we had family come into town. There's that roasted game hens. Didn't get it done. We did do meatloaf. I didn't do muffins. I did a big thing. I did not make stroganoff. Is this the one I made? I did make this one, the coconut Thai chicken. I did not do the cowboy grub or the cashew chicken or the Frugal casserole, but I did do a whole chicken, and we did not do fish and chips. And that is because of all that, and we did do tacos. And that again is because of all of that meat. We had to eat what we just got, and so that was great, and it worked out wonderfully. So we do have the meat from this that will just continue on into the next 2 weeks.